Hey, what's up, guys? It is REDinFamy with GamerFitnation.com. We are here at PAX 2015. I'm excited because I'm in the indie realm right here. And you guys are going to let us know the cool game that I just played and had a great time. This is a platformer game, which you could kind of play with your friends and kill these ghosts. Like, tell us more about this.
I'd say that's about right. So it's called Extreme Exorcism. And in it, you play as May Barons, or one of her exorcist friends, and you've been tasked with ridding this whole house of ghosts. But instead of spells and incantations, you use high-powered firearms. So the way it works is each round starts, there's one ghost running around, and you need to grab a bunch of weapons, try to shoot it up as best you can. But after that, you get another round, and another round means another ghost. So every ghost is an exact recording of what you did. So everything you do comes back to haunt you. If you're firing bullets all over the place, your ghosts are firing bullets all over the place, and you have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's great. Whoa. I mean, I had to interject just now because if you pick the rocket, I'm telling you right now, you're going to think you're a badass at first with this rocket, but if you keep shooting the rocket, the next turn around, those ghosts is going to pick up the rocket and start shooting at you. So what gave y'all the inspiration to kind of do the flip side with gameplay?
Well, it kind of started as trying to make the ghost mechanic from Mario Kart a little bit more lethal. But yeah, in reality, it was really, we were making this game and we needed some AI, some simple AI to play against. And we just kind of put in this ghost mechanic just as a placeholder, essentially. And it really just took off from there. It made the game, essentially.
Wow, because I was like, it has this, a lot of type of retro games I see as inspiration. It kind of gives like this off Pac-Man set with the ghosts, but you're able to fight back, but you need to watch what you do because it could bite you back if you're too badass in the game. So it's like you have to strategize. So I think that was a really cool, neat thing. So how many players can play the game at once?
So it's 1 to 4.
So did y'all want it to be just 1 to 4? Or is there any other modes that you could play in the game?
So we do have a few modes for the game. There's arcade mode, which is what you are playing, where you and your friends are fighting against the ghosts. We also have deathmatch, where you're fighting against your friends, and you actually get ghosts that fight on your side. So your ghosts become your allies. Then we have a whole set of single-player challenges as well. We have 50 challenges in the game that just do weird things like tweak how the game works, where it's like now all the ghosts just have harpoon guns, or you have to make a kill every 5 seconds or you lose. Those kind of things.
Cool. So what platforms can we see the wonderful game to come out on?
Right now, we're going to aim for Steam, and we're going to be on Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Wow, that's going to be interesting. So when will it come out, Extreme Exorcism?
We're going to plan sometime this year. We're still going through some QA testing and some translation, so it's kind of up in the air, but definitely before the end of 2015.
Now, what I love about indie games is you guys always care about gameplay over how it looks. So with the new games that's out now, for example, I'm going to talk about The Order. How do y'all feel about a lot of AAA games that's going for things that looks graphical? And not that, I haven't played The Order yet, but they miss out on gameplay. How do you feel about that as a developer?
My analogy is always like, think of it like a birthday cake, is that, you know, a birthday cake is fine on its own, but if you add like strawberries and sprinkles and all this stuff, that's like the graphics in a way. And sometimes it makes it taste great, and sometimes it doesn't, and it's not 100% necessary. You know, like you can have a really, really great game with some really lo-fi graphics, and it's more about the gameplay than how it looks.
Another side with indies, sometimes they'll have a game that looks crappy and the gameplay looks crappy at the same time. So how do y'all feel about that? Y'all think it's a lazy route because indies is like getting the little joy right now? Like, because I see some indie developers, they'll have like, oh, I'm going to go with the indie wave, but the game look like crap and the gameplay like crap.
Yeah, well, I mean, crappy games exist. There's AAA games that are crappy, there's little games that are crappy, you know. Either you can't get around it, you're not going to have art without some crappy art.
So what do you guys plan on next? I mean, y'all plan on a release, but have y'all made any other games in the past?
We've made a few games in the past, mostly mobile games. You can find pretty much everything on our website, goldenrubygames.com. But yeah, at this point, we're really focusing on getting this game out the door as soon as possible and making sure it's, you know, perfect for everyone. We've toyed around with some prototypes right now, but at this point, this is what we're really focusing on. We're a two-man team, and we really can't focus on that much more.
Well, I'm excited for this game. It's cool. So when it comes out, be sure to look out for it. Support these guys. And once again, this is REDinFamy with GamerFitnation.com. You Extreme Exorcism here at PAX East 2015. So look out for more of our coverage on GamerFitnation.com. Out.